2 games, averaging, trying to take you out of your rhythm, make you stand around a bit.
And that's going to be a turnover. Hayes contends that he was pushed from behind, but it goes to Reeves. He drives the closeout. Luka with the cut and the lay. Doncic sees 2, pardon me. That was Anthony Edwards, saw 2. Got through the lane. Sprays it out to Hachimura for 3. Got it. Rui.
It's so smart, taking it into the middle of the lane, drawing 2 and kicking it.
And ran with a 2-on-1. McDaniels got his own miss and laid it in. Minnesota down by 2.
That's where Minnesota game. That's 5th.
Finney Smith checked into the ball game. Luka is on one right now. Hachimura from deep. Laces it.
Another offensive rebound. And you're talking about OKC, Boston, and Cleveland as the other 3.
All 60 wins
against the Lakers has been pretty good to start, but they've given up so many offensive rebounds.
Doncic just, we're on a fish grease. So would try and get Julius Randle going a little bit. Nickeil Alexander back out to Reed for 3 for the lead. Got it. And Minnesota has stormed back here in the early bench. Randle lets it fly. McDaniels with a big-time board. Oh, a little muscle ball inside. He had Reeves in the weight room. Out in a little bit of a half-court zone here. James lobs it up. Hayes couldn't complete it. Reed
gives him a little more rim protection with him in there.
McDaniels left that short, got it back and laid it in over Hachimura. James spin foul line.
I watched LeBron James a ton.
Hachimura from deep. Tipped out all the way to Randle. They got a 2-on-1. Alexander Walker to Conley from the corner pocket 3. Butter.
Well, that's a 5
by DiVincenzo. Alexander Walker on the fly. James!
Open 3 to Reed.
James turns the corner. Had it knocked away. Minnesota off and running. DiVincenzo. Nice show and go, and Dante lays it in. 3-6 in the second quarter.
Well, they've done it with challenges, vertical challenges by the rim. They've made it really difficult on LA.
And Gobert got the block on James. Off and running again, a 3-on-2. Reed out to the 3-point line. Splash down.
Stickbacks.
Out of the timeout, Hachimura slips out of the screen and nails the 3 on the drive. The kick to Reed, and another 3 ball by the reigning 6th man of the year.
Even though that wasn't penetration that was meant to get Julius Randle all the way to the rim, the penetration by Minnesota has set up a lot of easy opportunities for 3s.
And LeBron James with the
by 18.
Edwards sprays it out to McDaniels. The corner 3 is pure. And Jaden
middle drive.
The lob for James. Caught it instead on the fadeaway. He got downhill. Floater comes off, got it back. Randle from deep, and they cash in on a second op.
Yet again.
Doncic way off, rebounded by Conley. Edwards with the push. McDaniels all the way to the hole, got it. And the lead quickly ballooning to 19.
First half. And Minnesota went after him on the defensive end.
Edwards, it's butter.
And that they need to get back to being the aggressors. We've seen that certainly carry on here as LeBron James nails a 3-pointer from the corner.
Ironically, in the conference finals, Rudy Gobert converting on the high handoff.
Ton of pressure on this defense.
Edwards couldn't finish, got all the way inside. And here's LeBron. James sprays it out to Reeves, open from deep, got it. Got Luka in the air. Float game comes out, got it back. Randle and 1. Julius Randle putting some hustle. Complete time.
For everybody to get used to one another.
They turn over Doncic. Conley pulls the 3, and it's all coming up good. McDaniels, he couldn't make the catch. 3-on-1 coming back the other way. Got a whistle and a foul, and
boy, they
in
did.
The backcourt.
You could hear it.
2 on the shot clock. Hachimura has to pull. And that's a great stop for Minnesota.
About as tough a 2 as you're going to take.
Off the dribble 3, Anthony Edwards.
First half over
40%. Doncic, little light work inside off glass.
Like they're all standstill.
McDaniels races up inside over Luka for the bucket.
And now there's
Good contest, but Luka makes a tough shot. McDaniels out to the corner. Edwards sets his feet. Wet. That Lakers team right now is disconcerted and discombobulated and disconnected as Reeves knocks
all into the paint and then kicking it out. Swing, wide open threes.
They were fourth in the NBA this year in three
in April.
Found his groove at the right time. So did this guy. Naz Reid connects again. Naz Reid off the bench, the reigning sixth man of the year, has 20. Jay, I ask you, what has happened to the prolific production of...
You just touch hands after the ball leaves your hand.
They really struggle at that end of the floor a lot of times. It's doesn't connect. It's the foul line. John Chukers bench calls timeout with 2:05 to go. Actually, at the defensive end, where his defense is usually very impregnable, but about 20 or so games into the season, he found his groove. And boy, if he's giving Chris Finch trouble, I think, for the Los Angeles Lakers. And this kind of goes back to the Anthony Edwards text that George Sedano reported on earlier. And the essence of the text was, I'm told by a couple of the players on the Timberwolves, that it was Ant saying, guys, it may not always be me scoring 30. It's going to be Julius doing his thing. It's going to be Caden doing his thing. It might be a Rudy big-time double-double, a 20-point double-double for him. By any means necessary, be ready to start your role.
There are a lot of different options on this Timberwolves team, but it really starts defensively. And for Minnesota, who only finished one game off of the Lakers, I mean, they had 49 wins on the season, but they finished the year 17-4. And when healthy, they've been as good as anybody. It takes a while. Julius Randle came over from the Knicks in October, and it's not going to be seamless right away.
Starting out here in game one against the Los Angeles Lakers. Alex Len inside. It comes off. Minnesota's bench outscoring the Lakers bench 43-10 in this game.
Yeah, in large part because of Naz Reid. But DiVincenzo solid off the bench.
This is not unusual for the Timberwolves in this Anthony Edwards era. Remember, they went into Denver last year and won the first two games of that series in their conference semifinal before walking down the Nuggets in Game 7, coming back from down 20